Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode, and here in floor 16, I believe. Yep, the sign says exactly so. I've just started with it yesterday, and I've made the entrance as well as I've dug a few blocks here and there, placed a few torches along the way, and I managed to get to the end of this hallway, but there is still some more in this one to dig, and that is that side over here. The last thing I was doing pretty much was trying to get through this gravel, which I've done successfully, and now, oh look at that. Did I make pickaxes yesterday? I think I did, because that's a lot of pickaxes. I was about to craft some, but I just crafted one, and that will be most likely enough for today's work. So let's begin. The digging is rather simple process. You just go from top to bottom, like so, 3 blocks at a time, and then you move by just a single block after all of that. Usually, whenever it gets a bit dark, I do that by feeling. When it gets too dark for me, I place a torch to my left, depending on which side I'm facing, of course, which side I'm digging from. It could be either to my left or my right, but look at this, what a nice surprise for first thing I see today. Almost the first thing is a bunch of coal blocks. Those will definitely find the use in one of my smelters, maybe 2 smelters even. Who knows about that, but we'll see. Another torch should be placed. It's been probably about 6 blocks or so, and I believe that's the average at which I've placed the torch, the average length of blocks. Yeah, that's too confusing, so I just place a torch every 6 or so blocks. I believe that's the average, even though I'm not calculating as I said, but that just sorta kinda works that way. After 6 blocks or so, it becomes a bit too dark to my taste, I suppose. So what I do is place a torch. I mean, a torch is not that expensive. You've got, what is it? A single coal block and a stick for, what was it? Was it 4 torches? Oh yeah, that's exactly right. Or, yeah. So you used only a single stick for 4 torches? Does that mean that you kind of break the stick in 4 parts and then create a 4 different sticks out of that single stick to use with the torches? Seems like that's the case. Kinda cool when you think about it. But here I am on this end of the hallway. I came back here to prepare this end of the hallway with a torch and 2 blocks dug into it. That's it. Now going back over there, and we'll start digging along the way over to that end to meet that place. I don't know. Yeah, never mind. It's not like it matters anyway. So here we go, beginning with the second hallway. I mean, I'm not sure, but feels like, I mean, this is the 16th hallway. It's quite a lot of progress. It's amazing, and thinking about it, I can't wait to get myself some iron tools. Maybe at some point. Who knows? But so far haven't seen a single iron block. Soon enough though, maybe start seeing. Maybe after 20 or so more floors, and which is not unfeasible. If I've made it to 16 floors, right, I mean, now I'm at floor number 16, why is it unfeasible that I could make it to 40 or so? Maybe it's possible, but it's going to take a lot of time. It's a long journey, definitely so, and so far it's going good. Even with the stone tools, cannot really complain. The digging is not too bad. As I said, I think I've done the rough estimates on how long it takes me to dig through an entire floor to complete it and replace the floor with the glass slab and then close the doors, never to enter it again, or for the foreseeable future at least not enter it again. And it turned out it was either 3 or 4 days. So I believe 4 was the final estimate, but it could have been also 3. So since I've just started, then that means I will still need about 3 more days, 3.5, maybe 4 days to be done with this. Now, that pretty much means that one floor is an investment for half a week. And if I was going at pretty much the best speed or pace possible, we could be looking at 2 floors a week completed, if not more. No, probably not more. 2 floors a week is a generous estimate, I would believe. Oh, but look at that, another pickaxe breaks, and we've got some cobblestone from previous times that I've been here. That is because must have been on the floor above me. I must have dug through some of this stone to reach the coal that it has been holding for me, and thus when I did that I filled in the empty space with the cobblestone, which kind of stands out, and then you see that you've been here before. And the only explanation, as I can say, is it's because of the coal that I have collected. So here it is, yet another hallway is done, the second one, and I'll start without any delays on to the third one. This should be good. This should be as fast as the previous one, unless we encounter gravel, maybe some sand as well, or even coal, which we may have to go out of our way to dig out. But if not, it should go without too much trouble. And here I am preparing this end of the hallway, and then we'll just meet up with that end and call this hallway complete, because as soon as I dig through to that end, that means it's finished. Not necessarily entirely, but mostly finished, because then after that the only work that's left is pretty much just your usual floor removal and replacing with the glass slabs. And that's not the toughest task, definitely not as tough as just digging out these hallways. And there we go. Is a torch in order? Excuse me, did I just... Is this iron? Is this my first block of iron on floor 16? Honestly, I'm gonna say that I am smiling, but wow, it's been a journey. And I finally found my first block of iron. And it's not even a single block, that's 2 blocks. Maybe that's 3 blocks. Oh my. What's this? This is iron incorporated with the coal. So we've got ourselves 4 blocks of iron. Wow. Is this really what I'm seeing? 5 blocks of iron. Floor 16. So, according to my estimates, this should be about 50 blocks down, 60 blocks, something like that. Honestly, those are very rough estimates here. I cannot really do any calculations right now because of what I'm seeing before me. But oh my, finally. This could not even be iron, but honestly, I've seen it before on Minecraft and it looks pretty much identical. So I assume this is iron. Okay, well, let's test it out. What's this before us? Is this iron? Oh my goodness. This is not iron, this is copper? Wow, come on. That's not very nice. All this just to find copper? I hope this is worth it. Hey, well, copper may be better than stone though, so that's still not bad. And I mean, I cannot really complain because honestly, this is a new type of material that I haven't seen before. So honestly, I'm gonna leave this be, go back to the storage area and check out what can we smelt it into. I mean, I assume it's going to be copper bars. Is it not? Let's see. We've got 2 coal. I've got more here, so we'll place it in here. And here's the copper. What can we get? I mean, can I get a pickaxe out of that? Hopefully. For that I'll probably need 3 copper ingots. What about a bucket out of copper? Can you make a bucket? Nope. Seems like not. Well, tell me there's a pickaxe. No, not even a pickaxe. Wow, that's unlucky. So seems like copper can't even make a pickaxe. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's truly, truly unfortunate. Wow. So what can copper do? What can we do with copper? I don't know. What can, I mean, can it do a block of copper? No. So what's the deal with this, with this thing? What kind of recipes can you really expect to make here? I was expecting that you could at least make a block of copper by doing it like so, but seems like that's not the case. So copper ingot, neither a shovel nor a pickaxe nor an axe. I've got no idea. Wow, that's wow, all this for just copper? Yeah, seems like so. Well, it is what it is. What can you do? I guess I'll have to wait for iron a bit more, but that's fine. We've got a new type of material and we'll use it, maybe, at some point. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to Google it now, like just to check what you can do with it, but at this point, I don't know. I kinda like the idea of maybe not doing that and just being completely oblivious to as to what to do with these things. Okay, well, moving on. A brief interruption and quite a funny one, at least for me, because I was thinking I was almost 100% certain that it was iron, but it wasn't. So here we go, we've got copper, but not iron, but it's progress. Definitely shows that I'm making progress along the way and digging further and further downwards into the a dungeon, pretty much. So, floor 16, we've got copper, first sighting of copper. How often is that gonna come around? I don't know, but we'll see. No, we'll definitely see if it's going to be a common occurrence or just a very rare one. Either way, I cannot seem to figure out any recipes for it, at least not yet. So, depends, depends. I mean, 6 copper ingots, and what can you do with them? I don't know. How do you place them to make something out of them? No idea. But yeah, that's how it is right now. And we'll continue on. Wow, that was truly very emotional. Seeing the possibility that I found iron, but that was not iron at all. Either way, finding just a new type of block the first time in a very long while. I think the last time I found a new block was clay, when I was building the glass planters in the lake for the trees. So then I found clay. Out of clay I managed to figure out some recipes, but out of copper I haven't. I don't know. Maybe I'll check out the wiki page and see what I can do with it. I mean, it would make sense, but maybe I won't. Who knows? It's really a tough thing to decide on, because I've started like this, completely oblivious. I mean, I know the basics, like the iron, I assume the diamond is there, and a few other common resources, such as, stone and what else? Wood, bunch of other, like how to make torches and how to make smelter, like furnaces, and the doors. These recipes are kinda universal. And I guess, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You can always search it up on the interwebs, but you cannot unsearch it. So 1, 2, 3, and I am starting with the 4th hallway, it seems. So very nice. Here we go. I'll do the beginning of it like so. Place a torch to my left, and then do the same thing onto the other side. Walking through gravel. I don't even remember digging through gravel. I was so focused on the copper thing that I have completely ignored gravel. I think I haven't made a single comment about it, even though that was a substantial amount of gravel in my way, where I would usually definitely say something at least about it, but not today. Yeah, that was a very eventful day with my copper ingots. Copper, I mean, what do you do with copper? I don't know. I really thought that you could make a pickaxe out of it, but yeah, seems not. Very strange. A bucket? Why not a bucket? A copper bucket. That sounds great. And yeah, maybe not. Maybe the problem is that copper isn't so what is it called, durable or tough to really be used as a tool, so you cannot, because of that. I don't know. That's just my theories on that. Hey, very nice. I think I'm gonna dig a few more blocks. We've got plenty of coal below me, but But as I said, I'm gonna leave it for the next floor because there is no reason to dig anything that's directly below me, because that's gonna be dug from the floor below. And that's enough for today, I think.